my family is really amazing. Like, why would I wish to have another life when I have a family like this? Oh Lord, I did not think I was gonna get emotional. If you've ever looked at somebody else's life on TikTok or Instagram and all of a sudden felt like yours wasn't enough, yeah, me too. But what I've learned is that comparison steals your joy and your confidence. And in this video, I'm sharing how I'm starting to become obsessed with my life instead of wishing I had somebody else's. If you're new here, hey, I'm Koya, and on this channel, I talk about building confidence, personal growth, and a little bit of motherhood. And if you can relate to any of that, feel free to subscribe. Comparison is a problem, and it's one of the reasons why we can't be obsessed with our own life or be in love with our own life. Comparison makes you feel like you are being left behind, like you should be doing more. Like you may be comparing your life up against somebody that you grew up with or your classmates, and it makes you feel like maybe they are just lucky and you are not, or maybe they gifted and you are not, which is not always the case. Everybody has different paths in life. Everybody goes through different things throughout their life. Circumstances are different. And a lot of the times our problem is we're watching other people's lives and we can't even focus on our own lives, to be obsessed with our own lives, to want more for our own lives. And these thoughts and feelings makes you feel less confident about your life, about yourself, or it just makes you feel like you got the bad end of the stick. Comparing yourself to other people can have you tied to your insecurities. So now you picking apart all the things you don't like about yourself, all the areas you lacking in, all the things you think are bad about you. And this is probably the main reason why you have low self-esteem. It's so easy for us to compare our lives to other people's because we are only seeing the good things. Like on social media, for example, you seeing the big houses, you seeing the big happy families, you seeing the new cars, the successful business, the great careers. But what a lot of people are not showing is the eviction notices. They not showing the past due bills. They not showing the car repos. They not showing the depression. They not showing the miserable relationships. We are all seeing the good, but what we're not seeing is the struggles, which is all part of life. There'll be times where we'll succeed and we'll have good, and there'll be times when we'll have the opposite, the exact opposite. We'll feel like we're failing. We'll be going through hard times. Our circumstances change. We are not always on one straight path of good things only. That's not how life works. You might be on a path to good things only for a little bit, but it's gonna come a point where that road is gonna veer off and it's gonna be something else. It's always something. You hear people say that all the time. It's always something, because it's always something. We go through those bad days. We go through those rainy days. We go through those cloudy days. Nobody is exempt from the struggle. Nobody is exempt from things not happening in their favor. So when you are seeing other people's lives, just know that they might just be showing all the good things, but it's easy for us to compare our bad to somebody else's good because we don't see their bad. We only see their good, but we see our good and our bad. And if we looked at comparison in that way, then why am I comparing my life to this person's life? Because I don't know how they live their life day in and day out. I don't know the struggles that they're going through. Their struggles could be worse than mine. I don't know, because I don't see that. I only see what they are showing me, which 9 times out of 10 is only the good thing. Try to remember that whenever you start to feel yourself comparing your life to somebody else's. The reason why you comparing your life to other people's may be because of your limiting beliefs. You believe that there's only one way to succeed. And a lot of times this is because you were not shown or you were not taught that you can accomplish whatever you wanted to accomplish. You could accomplish anything. And so now you are looking at other people's life, wishing that you could have the life that they have, not knowing that you can have the life that they have, or a life of your own that is similar to theirs. Again, everybody's journey is different. So maybe it'll be a little bit harder for you to get to where they got. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer for you to get to where they got. But it's not impossible. And as long as you just have the determination to get to where you want to go, you can make it happen. And if you have limiting beliefs, then 9 times out of 10, you have a scarcity mindset as well, thinking that there's only enough success, love, beauty, happiness, and money, whatever it is, to go around, thinking there's only a limited amount of things to go around. You may be thinking, if she gets the guy, if she gets the house, if she gets the job, for whatever reason, that means that I can't have those things. There is enough for everybody. There's enough men in this world. There's enough happiness in this world. There's enough money in this world. There's enough jobs in this world for everybody to have. But I used to have this exact same mindset. And this is where jealousy comes from. Thinking that somebody else has something that you can't have. And that what this other person has takes nothing away from you. There is enough. Another woman's win doesn't take anything away from you. Her success just proves what's possible. Because y'all, it's enough room for all of us to shine. You can look at other people's life as inspiration instead of comparison. Look at their life as if they can do it, I can do it too. And remember that you're not seeing the struggles of people's lives most of the time. You're only seeing what they want you to see. And 9 times out of 10, this is only the good things that are happening in their life. So remember that you don't want to be wishing that you had somebody else's life, because maybe their life is not as good as it seems. And you can define your own version of happy and successful. Get rid of those limiting beliefs and that scarcity mindset. Some ways or some things to help you to become obsessed with your own life is: number 1, set social media boundaries or unfollow those accounts that trigger you. If you start to feel unhappy about your life and you are comparing your life to people's lives that you see on social media, then you might need to set some limits on that social media time. Also, if it's some accounts that are triggering you to feel some type of way about yourself, about your life, you might need to go ahead and unfollow those accounts. Another thing is celebrate those small wins along the journey. For example, if your goal is to lose 10 pounds in a certain amount of time, don't just look at it as like, well, I can't celebrate or I can't be happy until I lost all 10 pounds. Be happy when you lose 1 pound. Celebrate yourself when you lose 2 pounds. Don't just make the destination the place that you have to be happy or to celebrate. No, celebrate along the journey. Those small wins will have you feeling so good about yourself, will have you feeling so good about your life, because you could have chose to not lose weight. You could have chose to stay exactly where you are, or worse, gain more weight when you know that's not what you wanted. So the fact that you even trying to lose 10 pounds and the fact that you've even lost 1 pound or 2 pounds from your efforts deserves to be celebrated, deserves to be rewarded. And this could be as simple as a pat on the back. This could be as simple as a girl, you did that. Or treat yourself. It's fine. It's okay to treat yourself along the way, not just when you get to the goal or the destination. Another good tip is to romanticize your routines. And y'all, this is something that I'm still working on, but I feel like this is very beneficial. Romanticize that morning routine if you have one. Romanticize your evening routines or your night routines if you have one. And this could be lighting candles. This could be putting on cute, comfortable clothes, even if you in the house all day, because I guarantee you will feel better about yourself. This could be speaking life into yourself. I cannot stress how important it is to practice positive self-talk. In my opinion, I think that positive self-talk is the foundation of self-love, of confidence, of all of that. Because if you don't talk to yourself in a way that fills you up, that makes you feel good, then nothing that you do will make a difference. The way you see yourself and the way you talk to yourself and talk about yourself is really, 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 really important. So speak life into yourself during these morning routines. I hear a lot of people do, for example, affirmations in the morning while they brushing their teeth or something like that. Another one that I like to do, I like to listen to positive podcasts. I like to listen to podcasts that's gonna feed me. I like to watch YouTube videos that's gonna feed me. I like to watch sermons that's gonna feed me. I like to do these things to make me feel good. Maybe I'm doing my morning routine and I'm like doing my skincare and things like that. I'll put it on a podcast, or I'll put it on a YouTube video, or I'll watch a sermon or something that's going to make me feel good. And it sets the tone for my day, because now I feel like, okay, I'm going into my day with a positive attitude and a positive mood. And that sets the tone for the rest of my day. It's going to be hard for something to knock me down throughout the day, because I've already set that tone in the morning, which is really important to really romanticize your routines. If you have like a morning routine, I think that's really important to do something in the morning, because I feel like that sets the tone for your day. But I feel like even doing things at night, like maybe while you showering or taking a bath, you light some candles and you put on some good soul music, some good R&B music. Now that's my type of vibe. I like that. So that's gonna make me end the day on a positive note, end the day in a good mood. So it's always good to romanticize your routines, and you just, it'll make you feel good about your life, feel good about yourself first, and then it'll start bleeding off into everything in your life, and you just be so in love with yourself, so obsessed with your own life. I know a lot of people talk about journaling. I journal, but I don't journal a whole lot. I only really journal when I feel like I need it. But even in the times where I'm like challenging myself to journal, because I feel like it'll still be beneficial, even if I feel like I don't necessarily need to journal, I will still do it sometimes, and it does help. It really does help. So try to challenge yourself, maybe like a week challenge, to journal every day, and just journal about the things that you love in your life. For example, today I might journal that I'm grateful for my family. I'm thankful for my family. And that's also practicing gratitude, but that's something that I might journal. And doing that and meaning it and believing that will really make me start thinking like, okay, my family is really amazing. Like, why would I wish to have another life when I have a family like this? Oh, Lord, I did not think I was finna get emotional. Oh, do more of the things that brings you joy. And if you don't know what that is, just try out some stuff that you might be interested in. And you can use Google, you can use Instagram, TikTok. There's so many ways you can find ideas on hobbies and fun activities. And of course, they got AI, and AI is real good with stuff like that too. So yeah, start doing more of what brings you joy. And of course, you will become obsessed with your life. You'll be happy with your life. You'll be in love with your life. You'll be in love with yourself. If you've already tried any of the things that I talked about today, any of the tips that I gave today, please leave in the comments what it was and how it helped you in your life. Let us know if it has helped you become more in love with yourself and more in love with your life, because I would really like to know. I don't compare myself or my life to other people's as much as I used to. And even if I do now, if I start to compare myself, or I start to compare my life, and I start to feel a negative feeling about myself or my life, I know exactly what I need to do to get out of that headspace. Try some of these tips out and let me know how it has helped you, what it was that has helped you, and that'll help other people as inspiration. So yeah, and I wanted to remind you that everybody's path is not the same. You are not behind. You just distracted by somebody else's path, but your life is yours for a reason, and you can make it a life that you love to wake up to. If this video hit home, feel free to leave a comment. And if you're on your own confidence or personal growth journey, don't forget to subscribe.